Pregnancy is probably the most crucial stage in a woman's life. Heartburn means your baby will have a lot of hair. So for this one, hindi po ito totoo.
So Ina, is there a big difference on what the woman is required to take pre-pregnancy, during pregnancy, and post-pregnancy? Welcome again to Bronson's Beyond the Bottle, where company members and affiliates talk to customers, patients, and experts about health and nutritional insights beyond the bottle. Joining us is our resident pharmacist, Ina.
Hello everyone, welcome. This month, we'll be talking about women's health that's going to be divided into 4 episodes. For this episode, we'll talk about pregnancy and breastfeeding.
Let's discuss a specific period that happens in women's lives around this time. We all know that pregnancy and breastfeeding are critical stages. What are the key nutrients that women should focus on?
Pregnancy is probably the most crucial stage in a woman's life, which is why very important na malaman natin yung key nutrients essential for both the mother and the baby.
So Ina, is there a big difference on what the woman is required to take pre-pregnancy, during pregnancy, and post-pregnancy?
Folic acid can be taken as early as when a woman is trying to conceive. So, ang usual recommended folic acid intake for pregnant women is 600 microgram to 800 microgram.
What does folic acid really do?
Folic acid is important especially during the first trimester wherein doon nangyayari yung full physical development ng fetus. So, during the first trimester, nabubuo yung organs like the brain and the spinal cord, yung heart, yung digestive system, and also yung development of the limbs. So basically, during the first trimester, nabubuo yung fetus. Another important vitamin for pregnant women is iron to prevent iron deficiency anemia. Anemia is a condition wherein mas mababa sa normal levels yung red blood cells. Iron helps maintain healthy red blood cells which carry a protein called hemoglobin. So basically, ang hemoglobin yung nagdadala ng oxygen into your body organs. During pregnancy, both the mother and the baby needs oxygen. That is why kailangan sapat yung iron level sa katawan ng isang buntis.
So there is no requirement for a doctor to give you a reseta to have iron. You can start taking iron as early as when you get pregnant. Oh, okay. That's good to know.
Another supplement for pregnant women is calcium. Calcium is also important, particularly in the 3rd trimester of pregnancy wherein dito nag-occur yung rapid bone growth ng baby. Pregnant women may also take omega-3 supplements since it contains DHA, which supports fetal brain and eye development.
So ang DHA pala, it's not during the period when the baby is starting to take milk. It's even during pregnancy. You're already starting to give DHA kay baby. Can you give tips on how to relieve pregnancy symptoms naman, such as morning sickness, heartburn, fatigue, and constipation when the woman is pregnant naman?
For morning sickness and heartburn, eat smaller and frequent meals. And also, after kumain, huwag agad hihiga. Kasi kapag humiga, mas madaling makaakyat yung acid from the stomach na nagkakos ng heartburn. Also, constipation, which is a common problem during pregnancy. Eat foods that are rich in fiber, drink enough water, and do mild exercises.
Okay, so moving forward, are there common misconceptions about nutrition during these stages?
One common misconception during pregnancy is eating for 2. For non-pregnant adult women, ang daily calorie intake limit is 2,000 calories. Madadagdagan ito ng 300 to 500 calories to provide adequate nutrition for the growing baby. Overeating can lead to potential health problems. Common example is gestational diabetes. Gestational diabetes is a type of diabetes na nade-develop during pregnancy. And gestational diabetes can eventually lead to preeclampsia, which is a condition wherein tumataas yung blood pressure ng isang buntis. If not managed, it may progress to eclampsia. Eclampsia is a complication characterized by seizures, which is life-threatening for both the mother and the baby. So instead of overeating, pregnant women should focus on the quality of the foods that they eat.
So you hear that, ladies? We have no excuse to eat fruit too this time around, but for our health naman.
Another misconception during pregnancy is avoiding all exercise. So for this one, medyo 50-50 ako kasi hindi naman kailangan to avoid completely yung exercise kasi merong mga exercise na specialized for pregnant women like yung prenatal yoga, and pwede rin naman yung sa morning maglakad-lakad for 15 minutes, makakatulong na din. Another one is heartburn means your baby will have a lot of hair. So for this one, hindi po ito totoo. Ang nagkakos po ng heartburn during pregnancy is because nasa-squeeze yung mga organs to accommodate for the growing baby. Lalo na kapag malaki na si baby, nasa-squeeze pataas yung stomach, so mas madaling maakyat yung acid.
So it naturally happens and there's nothing wrong with heartburn. Is it safe for pregnant women to drink coffee?
According to American Pregnancy Association, the daily caffeine limit during pregnancy is 200 mg. 200 mg of caffeine is equivalent to 16 ounces of brewed coffee per day. So yes, safe mag-coffee ang isang pulis.
Oh, very good. So when you say that measurement, is it safe to say at least 1 cup of coffee or 1 cup of coffee per day?
That's actually equivalent to 2 cups of coffee.
Oh.
Or yung 16 ounce ng Starbucks.
I see. Okay, so it could be 1 16 ounce ng Starbucks or 2 cups of coffee if it's smaller or safer. Alright. Is it safe to breastfeed if the mother is sick naman and have colds and other illnesses?
In most cases, yes. Nakakatulong pa nga ito para maipasa yung antibodies from the mother to the baby. So, mas magiging stronger yung natural immunity ng baby.
So it's actually the mother passing down
Yes.
what the baby needs during that time. That's good. Is it safe to take medications while breastfeeding?
May mga medications na generally safe to take while breastfeeding. Examples are yung over-the-counter painkillers such as paracetamol and ibuprofen. But for prescription drugs, much better to consult your OB or physician kung safe ba i-take yung gamot.
So, Ina, are there any final tips for women who are trying to get pregnant, already pregnant, and just gave birth?
So, for women trying to get pregnant, yung daily multivitamins such as the Women's Complete, and in addition to that, pwede rin mag-add ng folic acid. After manganak, you may still continue to take yung mga vitamins mo during pregnancy.
Alright, Ina, thank you. But that's all the time that we have today. Thank you as well. And please join us on our next episode where we talk about the late 40s and the golden years. Thank you, everyone.